Sing the song. Rocking Goodness. Give me that big house. Rocking Goodness.
For those of you who do not have absolutely every single children's book memorized, Nathan was singing Pete the Cat to Teresa because he has it completely memorized. That's how he reads to her. It's really cute. Hi everyone. It is Thursday afternoon and the baby is finally sleeping. Teresa decided not to take a nap this morning, so she fell asleep in the car on the ride back and is hopefully sleeping now that I got her in her crib. Little guy is at school. So I'm going to take advantage of the quiet and get the house ready. We are hosting our Thursday night group here, and so that is 10 adults, 5 couples, and 9 or 10 kids, all under the age of 4. So it'll be quite chaotic, but a lot of fun. A quick update. One of the things that we did do that we've been kind of going back and forth on for a while is we did hire someone to come in and help me keep the house clean. So she was here for the first time on Tuesday and did a lot of cleaning on the upstairs while I did a lot of the picking up and just wrangling the kids. So we kind of would be me and the kids in one room ahead of her, picking everything up and getting everything ready to go, and then she would follow us. And she's great. It's a lot of fun. She's a grandma of young children, so she has no problem telling little guy or Teresa to knock it off if she's seeing them do something while I'm cleaning in a different room. So I think it'll take a little bit for us to get on the exact same page with what we need to prioritize in the house. One of the things that she does is she vacuums our hardwoods, whereas I normally take like a dry Swiffer rag thing, and it doesn't pick everything up, but then I can leave what it doesn't pick up in a pile and just sweep it. So after she left, I was doing a walkthrough just to kind of see everything that she did and noticed that there was still a lot of stuff all over our hardwoods. She also, I don't know exactly what she did. She did some sort of treatment to the hardwoods. I thought I heard her use the word vinegar, but there are certain parts of our hardwoods that are huge hazards now. I think everyone has conked their head from falling on one of those slippery spots at least once. Poor Teresa has fallen several times and conked her head. So that's another thing I'll probably need to be like, I know it makes the floors all nice and shiny, but it also makes my kids get concussions. But it was really nice to have her come in and help. I think she's going to come around once a month to kind of help me give the house a deep clean, since I haven't quite figured out how to clean the house while supervising little guy at the same time, because unfortunately he really does require almost constant supervision if Teresa's also awake. So if Teresa's sleeping and little guy is playing nicely by himself, then I can get some housework done. But if they're both awake and I'm not in the same room as them, unfortunately it almost always ends up with one of them crying. I think the reason it took us so long to come to a decision finally on whether or not to hire someone to help out around the house is that I was feeling really guilty, and I was thinking, well, it's got to be getting better soon. It's got to be getting better soon. You know, I just need to learn how to parent 2 kids, and to some extent, I think that's true. To another extent, you know, 2 kids is different than 1. And not only is it 2 kids, one of the kids doesn't know us very well yet still. You know, he's only been around for about 2 months. So, you know, to go from 1 child to automatically 2 children who are both mobile definitely poses some different challenges. I also was thinking, you know, I'm home almost all day, every day. You know, I only work outside the house about 8 hours a week with my Spanish lessons. And so I'm like, you know, I'm home. I should be able to do this. I have the time to do it. But really, I started a little bit of a log of where my time was going. And the vast majority of it was going towards the kids, towards, you know, making sure to give them positive encouragement when they're doing something right. And, you know, when they're playing nicely, making sure I'm like, oh, you're playing so nicely, you know, and playing with them and kind of rewarding them for playing nicely by giving them my attention. Unfortunately, a lot of the time is correction. And that's just where we're at right now. You know, there's a lot of acting out, a lot of misbehaviors, a lot of redirections, a lot of corrections, and the vast hours, you know, hours of my day is spent with that right now. So, and those are the hours that I used to be able to clean. I think for us, the best decision was to hire someone to come in and help us for a little bit. I don't think it's a permanent solution. You know, I think it's really just for the next few months while we're trying to figure this out. Anyways, I'm going to go Swiffer the hardwoods and get our dining room ready. We have to bring up an extra table and extra chairs and try to get all that ready while Teresa's sleeping. Teresa, do you like your floaty?
Yeah.
No? Do you want to go swimming?
Yeah.
Do you want Mama to take it off?
Yeah.
Guess who woke up while I was trying to get the house ready for guests? As you can see, I tried distracting her with her pool floaty and it failed miserably.